Oh, yes, we are live. Good afternoon, everybody. From my side, sorry, we are 2 minutes over. It's 3:02 p.m. My name is Moira, face behind Moira Sandy for Sheer.com, mom of two, registered nurse midwife, and a very, very proud digital business owner. Today, I have my two brothers, fellow business partners, Brother Mike and Brother Ryan. They're just going to introduce themselves before we go into the topic. Hi
Yes.
guys,
Hi.
Hi.
brother Mike.
You go first. Okay, should I go first?
Ah,
Okay. Hi,
Yeah.
everyone. Thank you for joining us today once again. My name is Mike, as usual, and I'm a father of three, a husband, and a proud digital business owner. It's 12 noon in Sweden right now, and we hope that our topic today will resonate with you. Thank you, and sit back and listen.
thank you, brother.
It's my turn.
Yes,
Yes.
brother Ryan.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. Good evening from my side, and of course, good morning and good afternoon from wherever side of the world you are right now. I think Bro Mike is afternoon. So I
Yes.
am Ryan Alexander Lim. I am a nurse educator by profession, so I'm a registered nurse. Actually, I'm also a registered nurse in the US because I passed my NCLEX exam. And then I am a dad of two and a loving husband to my wife. And of course, I'm a proud digital business owner. This is
Thank you,
Myra.
brother Ryan, for that introduction. And brother Mike, brother Ryan is my mentor.
I know.
This just confirms for those out there that do not know, when you start this business, you are assigned a mentor and a personal coach. Right to the topic of today. Um, just a statement that I want to make before we go into the topic.
Yes.
Sometimes the thing that is holding you back is all in your mind. This is a statement that I saw the other day when I went through my phone again, because sometimes when you see something and then you take a screenshot and then you come back. What does it mean? It suggests that mental barriers or limiting beliefs may be preventing someone from reaching their full potential or achieving their goals. It highlights the idea that our thoughts and perceptions can have a significant impact on our actions and outcomes. So, what do we do? By recognizing and addressing these internal obstacles, you may be able to overcome the challenge and pursue your personal growth and success. So, what is it that is holding us back? What is it? Is it something that makes you afraid? Are you fearful of something? Are you anxious of something? Are you skeptical to start something? That is what we are trying to and going to discuss with you guys today. Can I open the floor to you, Brother Ryan? Your
Yeah,
opinion.
yes, this is Myra. Regarding that one, the mindset. The mindset is really, really powerful. What you believe, what what you are going to have it in your mind or in yourself, you will achieve it if you have the desire for it. So, like me, when I relate it to our own digital business, the first year of my business, I have still that, how do you call this one? Sometimes I'm still shy to share this business because, of course, I lack the knowledge, and then I just jump in without, of course, the the background about this digital business. But when I believed, when I started to believe that this is the business that could change my life, then I become confident. Then I was able to help lots of people. So everything changed because I have that great mindset that I need to be there because I applied this Moira what I've read from the book that the moment you wake up in the morning, you have to do something that will give you or that will set the tone of your day. So what I'm doing is I read the Miracle Morning book, and it says that the first thing in the morning, instead of complaining,
Mm,
why not thank God? Thank God first, silence, prayer, and thanking God. So I have that mindset of being grateful because it really opens the flood of abundance. Not only monetary, not only financial, but the whole aspects of my life really changed. So when I started to believe that I will be, I will be successful, because the second part after having grateful is affirmation of yourself. So I always
mm,
go to the mirror and tell myself, I am blessed, I am worthy, I'll become successful. So I always do that one every day. Then after that, I have to visualize, because the thing there is silence. Then we have your affirmation, then visualization. So I visualize what will happen to me, because during the first year, my dream of having my wife back home
mm.
and taking care of our children, that was my real goal that time. So I think I have that burning desire to change our lives, to change our situation, because we've been in a long distance relationship before. So when I started this change of the mindset, it really changed our life.
Mm.
It changed our life because I visualized that this will really happen. See, Sharon, my mentor, is telling me, right, bro Ryan, just visualize everything. Visualize what you want to happen in your life. So 2 years ago, I was just visualizing every day, and then exercise. That's the fourth one, and then read something. Any passage from the Bible, you have to read something. That's the first 10 minutes of my day. I usually do that one, and then, oh, you know what, is Moira? After 2 years, it really happened. It really
Yeah.
happened. I don't know how does it happen, but your mind is really powerful. Your mind is powerful. If what you are thinking always, it will really come true. So I think that's it. Back to you, Sis Moira.
You know what, brother Ryan, you touched a lot of things now, especially the part that you said, um, the fact that you're facing this negative thing here in front of you, because you're facing this challenge, and and you did not back down because you saw that obstacle, you saw that thing that might hinder your your plan, to achieve your goal, but you took initiative, and you're still doing what you do, like in a positive way. You stand up and you wake up with gratitude, your prayer, your affirmations in the morning, because those are the things that is going to ultimately just break down that barrier, break down that obstacle, and move that mountain that you see in front of you. And that is one of the things that you can do, you know overcoming overcoming that obstacle, and thinking that, um yo where I'm coming from, the 2 years ago, it seemed impossible for you, brother Ryan, but now 2 years later, everything that you have put your mind to, that you have manifested, what you have said, and what you have prayed about, came through. And that is a very, very, very powerful thing. That is one of the things that, um is one of the things that I also wanted to talk about. Overcoming that negative, the obstacle and challenge, and how you overcome it. Brother Mike?
Yes, thank you very much. Before I say anything, I'm just going to send you a short Bible verse now that I want you to put up. It's coming right now.
Yeah.
It says the farmer who waits for a perfect weather never plants, and if they watch every cloud, they never harvest. That for me sums up the story you're talking. I mean the topic we are discussing about today. No matter what you are doing in life, no matter no irrespective of how difficult or easy it is your mindset that you take into it. If you're going for a football match, for example, uh, if you train properly and you have a mindset and you believe you're going to win, you know you've made your preparations, you train hard, you have a focus on the match, irrespective of the opponent in front of you. You almost often win the match because you already built that mindset of victory in you. So when you don't have a mindset of success, then you become scared. You don't have a mindset of investing or investment, it is almost difficult for you to even consider going into a business that will require you to make investment, because in your head or in your thought you always see the what is it now the somewhere. Sorry, I think I sent the message to the
I
wrong.
said, yeah, I cannot. You need to put it under the comments, brother.
I will just do that now. I'll do that. I
Yeah,
just saw
yeah.
that I sent to private. There. Now, you know the story. I think Brian Ryan know the story of how I got into this business. I got in simply because I was watching I thought I was watching my cousin's back. I thought, okay, she's going to be scammed, and I thought it was Brian Ryan that was interviewing her that day. I was really scared for her. That's how I got in. But because I have a mindset for investment, when she eventually spoke to me about it and I watched the webinars and I saw that, okay, this really resonates with me. And I believed in what I had and I saw the vision, I saw the prospect in the business. I quickly channeled my resources towards it. And that was only possible. I was only able to open up my mind towards it because I already have the mindset for business. Uh, then I've had a series of contact with people who either call me on phone or send messages. Oh, we saw you in this, and we saw this business. What is it about? And you gave them the full information. Oh, okay. Is it one of these free internet money making ventures that you can get in without? Say no, no, no. You have to invest. You are going to have to invest your time. You are going to have to invest some resources to it. But it's not a get rich quick, like I always say. But it's a guaranteed get rich, but you will not get rich quick. But because you have to water it, you plant, you have to water it and watch it grow. Okay, no, 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 no. Then it's not for me. They quickly jump out. Some of these people I'm talking about, I know they have the finances to invest in it, but what they don't have, what you can give to anybody, is the mindset for investment, the mindset to want to nurture something and wait for it to grow. Because you can start a business today. There's no way. I don't think there's ever a business that will start giving you returns from the very day. I mean, for the very first day. You have to wait for it, let it nurture, let it grow. The business has to have that incubating period before it can start to yield result to you and profit to you. So uh, when people remove the blockage in their minds, when they don't allow themselves to really develop that mindset for growth and openness, then it becomes difficult for them to go into business. And especially in a business like ours, that is not promising you get rich quick. It's not telling you you're going to make $1 million. Like I've seen the series of ads that say you can invest $100 today, and by in the next 24 hours you are going to be sure to be getting a profit of $5,000. I don't believe in such. So
Mm.
uh, for a business like us that tell you like most of the things you need to do is already done for you. You just need to come and plug in and watch it grow. Don't be in a rush, don't be in a hurry, but watch it grow. But so that mindset of not patient and not being patient to see the business grow, to see the business go to where it's supposed to go. Brian talked about 3 years now before you started uh, getting seeing the biggest positives in your business. This is by April will be my first year, but I'm already seeing the positives in my own side. Understand?
Mm,
I'm seeing the positives in my own side. I'm seeing the returns coming in gradually. I'm not in a rush. I'm not saying I want it now, but I'm seeing it coming in gradually. Whereas there are people who started probably 6 months after me, they've only done 6 months in the business. They are getting their returns already in larger numbers than me. So uh, I believe everybody has to build a mindset, and just like I was saying, mindset is what you can nurture as well. You can't develop the mindset to watch things grow. I used to be very impatient when I think you are not saying fact, when I think you are not if I listen to you and then you are not making sense to me, I used to be very, very, very impatient. I just walk out and walk away because I believe I'm wasting my time. But
mm,
these days I always say, okay, no matter what, even if I'm very angry and you're talking to me, I used to tell my wife this, okay, I am a man. I try to show I'm a man. I try to show the man a manly ego that, oh, I'm the man. And but when I leave the discussion and I think about what you're telling me, I really say that you were telling me facts, and then I act accordingly as you advised. Even though at that moment in time, I was trying to prove to you why my idea is the best for this to solve the problem we're having. But eventually, I gave myself the time to calm down and listen, and then give up and see the reason why that other idea is actually better than what I had in mind. So generally, before I give the floor back to Sister Moira, uh, life is all about your mindset in any aspect of your life, your business, your private life, marital life. Even when you are not feeling too fine, if you're sick, it's all about your mindset. Because if you're having a cold and you have the mindset that if I pray, I'm going to get well, you don't need to go to the doctor. You don't need to go to the pastor or whoever. You pray by yourself, and God will listen to you, and God will hear you, and God will heal you because you have that mindset that you believe in the word that is coming out from your mouth. Back to Sister Moira.
yeah, that's true. That's true, Brother Mike. Um, Let me just see. I think this. Yeah. Ah, let me just see where I. Ah,
That's the power, the power of technology.
yeah.
You can
I want
turn
to
it.
add to Vera. She's also in. I hope she will be able to
I think
get
she's
to the
in.
Yeah,
stage.
there she
Oh,
Is she
is.
in? Ah,
Yeah,
she is.
ah. Hi, Sis
Hello.
Vera. Welcome, welcome.
Good
Thank you
morning
for
from my
joining
side of
us.
the world. My pleasure.
good
Thank you, sis.
afternoon.
Yes,
Thank you,
Yes,
Pearls.
it's
Yeah,
nice
it's
to
a
see
pleasure to
you.
be with you.
yes. Sis Vera is also one of the very, very successful ladies that is doing it in this business.
And she's
And
from
yes, can you just introduce yourself, Sis Vera, before we continue?
Oh, thank you so much, Sister Moira. Hello, everyone. My name is Vera, and I am originally from Nigeria. I am a mom of six beautiful children, and I do this business from the comfort of my home. And I stay in Ireland at the moment. So, yes. So, thanks for having me, sis. It's my pleasure to be here.
Yes, sis. We're just covering um the 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 power of your mindset. So brother Mike and brother Ryan has touched some good points. Overcoming your negativity, your challenges. Brother Mike was talking about um the first time that he was skeptical, but and yet you found a way. You were the one that found a way to persuade him, and yet
Yeah,
here
she
he
did.
is. So it just tells you that whatever you put your mind to it. Although Brother Mike said he wants to see something, he wants to, is I don't want to refer to that Bible where the man said he wants to touch Jesus in
Yeah, the
his
doubting
side to
Thomas.
see if this is the same related story. But any case, um, um, that is what we are talking about. And the thing that we touched was, um, from my side, where you remind yourself about your strength and your capabilities at the end, and that is how you overcome your this huge mountain in front of you, or this challenge that is in front of you. I was chatting yesterday with a lady that is also interested in the business. I don't know if she's watching. I hope she's watching today. So it's all about, where I found this statement. This statement was on a photo, like a picture of an elephant. Imagine this huge elephant that is locked up with a chain to a small chair. So what does that tell me? That elephant is this huge, humongous animal. So it just tells me that the strength that you have inside of you, and the fact that you are capable, the thing that you can do, because he can easily just take that chair with him with chain and all. That is what is telling me, that picture, your strength, your abilities, that you are capable, to overcome that, because that thing that you think that is so big in front of you can be the smallest little thing. Sis Vera, can you join in?
Yeah, sis, I think you've actually said a lot, and yes, I'm a believer of the fact that mindset is everything. That
Mm,
is everything. Your If you're talking about your spiritual life, your physical life, your health, thing at all, just come to think of it, it's all about your mindset. And if your mind tells you that you can do this, yes, you can. And but how do you actually develop that mindset? Because most of us are not born with it. Most of us are actually lucky to have that positive mindset. Like depending on your environment, right? Depending on your upbringing, or depending on your the people that you associate with, like the church, your religious gathering, and all those. Um, but how do you actually get that? If you are not, maybe if you've not been opportuned, to be in those settings, or to have that, upbringing, it has to come from within you, right? You have to sit up and think one day, say, listen, I'm getting up. This is about me. This is about my life. And if
mm,
you do not, reset your mindset to become the positive mindset, God forbid, that individual is going to have, this negative thing happening to them all the time. And they will feel like, oh, I'm just so unlucky. I'm just, fortunate. This is just me. But that's just about the mindset. But if you decide to reset it, and you start by affirming something good for yourself. Say, listen, I am. You might be of any size, you might be of any shape, you might be of any religion, background. You might be from any country, from any race. But if you can stand up to yourself and say, yes, this is what I am. This is you affirm the positive one aspect of that to yourself, and that becomes your reality. So it is actually cultivating this positive mindset that actually, it brings about, you becoming resilient, you having this growth, for yourself, you having this, progress. You will see, like in the Christian faith, you will say, 1,000 might fall by your right hand side and 10,000 by your left hand side, but it shall by no means come near you. And if you are the type that actually, professes this and you affirms this and this becomes your reality, that's when you see you go into somewhere, nothing is working for anybody, but you are there, something is working for you. People will think you have some magic powers,
yeah.
but it is because it is that mindset that you have actually, be programmed to align with your own, spiritual being. Because as human, we are made of body, spirit, and soul, right? And if you want this body, spirit, and soul to work in unity, in our own favor, we have to make sure that they come together, and that is true mindset. Okay, you
Mm.
think of it now. How can you, as a human being, just sit down and say, okay, um, you start to feed yourself, with things that are negative, and you expect the opposite to happen, right? I know sometimes it's very, very difficult, but it is doable. I was actually speaking with a group of business partners the night before, and we're just talking about this mindset. And I remember one of them mentioning that, okay, I think I actually have this enthusiasm for whatever I do. And I said, listen, there is no magic powers to that. It's just about, my personal decision for myself that, listen, I can decide to be somewhere where you have all negativities happening, and I will block my mind, block my whole being, from taking all those in. And I will focus on something that is positive in that situation. And I made this very typical example. I said, listen, if you bring a devil to me, I will find something good in that devil. And I will stick to that, I will hold on to that. And each time I do that, it helps me. It helps me to believe in this individual. It helps me to help this individual if I want to. It helps me to, you know, it helps me to just have that positive energy around me.
Yeah.
I also remember working when I remember when I started my working, some few years ago. And a lot of time people were telling me, oh God, I think on this complex, Vera is the most, a positive person. How can she have so much kids at home and come back looking like this at work? But the truth is, it is about my own being, right? This is how I've decided to live my life. Somebody probably look at my situation and say, okay, oh, she has so many children, so she should just, be looking like somebody who has so many children, if you know what I mean, sis, right? Like with all the stresses and everything. But it doesn't mean that those things are not there. But because I have
Yeah.
decided to focus on the positive side, I've decided to think that these are blessings. Like if I have one, it's one blessing. Now I'm having blessings times six. Then people start to think, they'll be looking at the positive, the negative aspect. Okay, how are you going to provide for these people? But I believe that if God actually gave them to me, and if God gave them to me, He will make provision. And one of them
Mm.
is how God actually, made me to discover this business that we're talking about here, right? Because I've always been a believer that, listen, no child should have to suffer because you have a sibling, right? But I know that my job was not going to give me that. So I decided that, listen, instead of focusing on, trying to make ends meet through one means, instead develop another means to make this thing work. Right now, we are in this business, and this business is developed in such a way that you can actually have, like different ideas for your children, right? So right now, instead of complaining that you cannot provide for a child, for one child, or this will not be enough, you have the opportunity, to create as many ideas that you want for each person, each child. And what have you done? You have actually created a legacy for them that they will live with, that they don't have to lack, in their life. So there's always, I believe that there's always a solution to whatever problems that we are having, no matter if it's a problem, right? Every problem on the face of the earth has a solution. It's just that you may not have gotten to where that solution is. You may not have gotten to that time when that solution should come. But just keep positive, keep up the faith, keep up the hope that yes, there is a solution out there. Just that I may not have reached it. You keep searching until you reach it and it gets to your hand. Back to you,
Yeah.
Sister Moira.
That is very well said, Sis Vera. Guys, I think my screen is freezing. Can you see me? Hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, good from your side? Okay. I think I'm not sure what is wrong with my phone, but any case, let's continue. Sis Vera, you have touched so many things and a lot of things there, and you know, um, it's so important, what we think of ourselves at the end of the day, and and what we do to pursue and achieve our goals. Um, for me, when I started this business, um, like anybody else, you are so you can just answer me. It's a school. Okay, sorry. Um, just a second, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Go for it. Sorry about that, guys. It's just the bus that's folding. So they're
That's it.
dropping the little one. Um, I had a lot of, um, you know, questions of will I be able to do this thing that I'm going to take on now? There were so many doubts as well. There were so many questions. There were so many uncertainties. But the fact that in my back, in front of the um the fact that you pray about it and you give it to the Lord, and you put your mind, at ease, you try and find some peace in this thing that you want to do, because this thing that you're about to start, all the sacrifices that you're going to make. I have been through so many things. I have gone through so many sacrifices and things that I needed to do to achieve things. Uh, I have been involved with a lot of things. I've been an event coordinator. I've been, but as most of you know, I love singing. I've been on the stage, but that fears always comes back. Am I going to be successful? Am I going to uh, uh, is there any problems that going to arise? Is the Especially when I'm on the stage, is am I going to lose my voice? Am I going to lose my words? All those things. But at the end of the day, when you just take a breath and just tell yourself that you can do this thing, like Brother Ryan was saying earlier on, he's having his affirmations in the morning and telling himself that this is this is what I'm going to do today. This is who I am. Recognizing your abilities, recognizing your strengths, and the fact that animal that huge um elephant is sitting there, you know there also needs to be someone that needs to tell them, and that is where the support and the guidance is also coming in from somewhere else. It doesn't matter who. It can be a stranger, it can be whoever, because Jesus and the Lord always sends us someone on our way, you know to guide us and lead us to the things that we need to do. And finding that, and I was also a very shy person. I was very scared at first, initially, before doing this, lives with Sis Jinky. But she always, she tried to encourage me. She tried to, and that is a support system. She tried to, guide me in a way on how to do it. I I don't even want to talk about my first live. But anyways, looking back to that, Brother Ryan knows about that. Looking back to that, and coming to today, just the steps that I've made every day, you know, there's an improvement. There is, I'm coming more comfortable in front of the camera, and it's just a learning thing every day. You learn every day as you go along, and it all comes back to the mindset at the end of the day. I was telling Brother Mike earlier on, I'm juggling my business and I'm helping my son also with his homework. There's every day huge piles of assignments that he needs to submit. So now I'm sitting with the phone on the one hand, he's sitting with a laptop on the other hand. That is also about how are you going to do this? How are you going to tackle this? Because it's a lot of work to do. But if you break it down into little pieces at the end of the day, we or you are going to, succeed and achieve this thing that you need to do. His assignment is going to be completed by the end of the day. I'm going to complete whatever I need to do when it comes to the business or whatever, because I also have other training and courses that I'm doing. So I am juggling like everything in this few hours that the Lord has given us in this day. But yet, here we are. So it's all about the mindset, challenging your negative thoughts, and you set your goals and taking your small steps towards your objectives and to build your momentum and overcoming your obstacles. So, anything else, guys? My time is also starting freezing here. I'm not sure how are we over time now, brother Mike? Are we over time again?
We shot past our time with 6 minutes already, but I think we just try to round up now with some few words. By Ryan and Stavera can start off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking about mindset, that is really true. It's really true. At first, you will really encounter lots of roadblocks, but sometimes I made those failures as a stepping stone in order uh, to achieve all the success in life. Because sometimes those failures are just there. These are part of your success. So early on, if you have failures all over all over your businesses, so you just learn from it. You have to embrace them. These are not these are not negativities. Of course, we don't have to complain because complaining are still negative vibes. So you need to put yourself forward, even though sometimes there are times that uh, it's it's not easy to wake up, or you got lazy in waking up. But of course, the moment that you are present on the business, the moment that you are in with the business, that means that you have good discipline, guys. It's not only the motivation, it's not only the thing on your mind, but you need to have that proper mindset because it's really building up. You know what, Sis Moira? My first year of doing this business, I think it's more on building my self confidence, building my mindset. Of course, it's really, really powerful. What you believe, it will really come true. So, yeah, I think those are the things that I want to emphasize. The resilience also, because during the last of course I started this business yeah, 2 to 3 years ago, but I stay resilient. I think the three important things that I have is we have three P's. I have this one with my journey always. First is persistence. Second is we have being patient, and the third one is being prayerful. So of course, combine that one with a good mindset and a proper mindset, success will be really out of the success will be really in reach. We can reach those success in the end, or in the end of the tunnel. We will really try to pick, or we will really try to take off. And I think that is what is happening to us, Sis Vera, Bro Mike, and also Sis Moira. We will all get there. And of course,
Mm,
it's starting right now. That's
yeah.
it. Back to you, Sis Moira.
Stavera, your turn.
Yes, Vera.
Thank you so much, sis and brothers. In summary, I can just say the power of mindset lies in your ability to shape your perceptions, attitude, and responses to life challenges. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have life challenges, but it's just how you respond to it, okay? And by cultivating a positive mindset, a resilient and growth oriented mindset, we can overcome mental barriers and unlock the full potentials for our lives. Thank you so much. Back to you, sis.
Thank you,
And
sis. Brother Mike?
yeah, for me, I'll just sum it up with just this write-up that I said before screener because uh, it is not about how many times you fall or you failed. It is what you take up from the lesson you learned from that failure, that business disappointment you had. What did you learn from it? How are you going to apply it to your next business? That's why I sum it up because my elder sister used to say this to me when I was very young. Like she always said, the greatest of a man is not never falling, but the ability to rise. And I made a mistake there. The ability to rise each time he falls. It doesn't matter if you fall 10 times, rise up and you go again. And at the end of the day, you will see that you arrive at your destination, you will stand. I listened to, forgotten his name now, the man who created Alibaba Express. Uh, it was mind blowing to hear how many times he failed in business, how many job applications were denied, but today he's one of the richest, one of the wealthiest men in the world. When he speaks, people listen. Hundreds of thousands of people listen at the same time when he speaks. And taking a cue from his life experience, I I just have the mindset there's nothing I cannot do. The only person that will stop me from achieving it is me and nobody else. If I decide to do it, if I have the mindset to do it, I will do it. And that only me can stop me. Sister Moira, back to you.
Thank you, Brother Mike. That is so true, Brother Mike. If it's all about you, you know. If you are not going to make that change, nobody else is going to
Yep.
do that for you. There's only one you. Everybody else is taken. Somebody kind of quoted that. It said, There's nobody else. You are the only you. There's no one else like you. So which means each and every one of us have our our gifts, our talents, and our strength and our abilities. To do what we need to do to overcome our challenges and achieve and pursue our goals. I just want to come back. Look here, this little grumpy old man.
That's the beauty of digital business.
Ah, children.
That means we are real people,
And he
Mrs.
came,
Moira.
yes, so he came from school now. I'm not sure what happened at school because he never comes home like this so angry. But in case, mommy needs to counsel now again.
Yeah.
um, so, um, what I wanted to say something now. Okay. I wanted to come back actually to the business, because the topic that we covered today covers like everything. It's not just about on a personal level, but it is also those who are in business already and those that still wants to start or need to start this business, because we are here uh, to provide guidance and support and give you an ear to listen to
That is what the part of the digital business is. Like you can afford to be a mom and a dad at the same time run your business. That is powerful.
Really true. That's that's okay. I
Yes.
think she muted herself.
Yes, you did. I think she's addressing the situation. So, guys, please just bear with us. Just a few more moments and we'll be done.
that's that's really true, bro, Mike. Yeah, of course.
Sorry?
That's a good thing. That's a good thing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we are doing the business while taking care of our kids.
yes. I mean,
That
if
only
if
shows
if you were out of the house doing some extra hours or your regular 9 to 5, then you would not be able to do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, at best,
Yeah.
at best, you could take calls and then try to end the calls as fast as possible, like I did yesterday when my wife was calling me and trying to give me some information. Okay, okay, I have to go back to work. I can talk.
Sorry,
And
guys.
she's
Sorry
back.
about that.
It's
So
okay.
sorry. I need
It's
to chip
okay.
in there now. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are here. To all our viewers, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you very much for joining in. I want to say thank you to my business partners, Brother Mike, Brother Ryan, Sis Vera, also for joining in. We are
Okay.
here to
Yes.
offer you guys guidance, support, and a listening ear, if I may say it like that. We all go through the same path. Life is all it's a circle in life. It's about challenges, it's about happiness, it's about joy, it's about tears, it's about everything. We need to face challenges at some point of in our lives, and yet we are here, we are business owners, and we have families, we have our other work commitments, but yet we support, we assist, and we share. So our business is an online business where you we do attraction marketing, but you get training for it. We have weekly webinars where you will see and be introduced into the business, what we do, the products that we have, the real people with real results. So it's people like me, brother Ryan, sis Vera, brother Mike, that shares their success and their stories in this business. So we are inviting you guys to come and join, come and listen in, and we have daily talks. Each and every one of us, you are more than welcome. Um, with your comments, with your questions that you have, but we are here to assist and support you. For today's topic, you know, I love this thing that Brother Mike is saying. The greatness of a man is not never falling, but the ability to rise each time he falls. So if you have fallen down, get up, just brush the dust off keep your head high, and then you move forward. That's the
Yeah.
most important thing. A friend of mine, a sister friend of mine, sent me the same message earlier on, and this thing, it is now in Afrikaans, but it says life, whatever comes your way, you just move on, you just move forward. You don't look back, you don't look left or right, you just move forward, because your success lies ahead, it's not behind you. So thank you very much, guys. That's it
Thank
from
you very
me.
much.
Till next time. Bye.
Bye
Stay
bye.
safe and be
Yeah.
blessed. Bye.
Yeah. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Thank you.